if they were riding anywhere within Barrie or Montpelier, but if they went from Barrie to Montpelier, it was 20 cents. We read poems or parts, snippets about transportation. Then one of our stations was that we stood by a corner of the bus barns where some of the workers had etched their names in the brick wall. And we had a long list of the workers who had, over the years, who'd been a part of the bus barns. And just reading the names over and over was such a moving experience for me.
Arnold E. Furness, Homer L. Guile.
In this greasy industrial washing barn, I put a bed. The viewer listened to the stories that were being read in that bed with a different way of hearing.
The ride split into two groups. The buses were stoned, tires were slashed, and one was firebombed. All by white mobs.
One of the places where I sat was in a bed, or all the writers, we took turns alternating reading from a bed. And the audience could kind of drift through the bus barns, and they had an opportunity to discover things. And so people would just kind of float in, and if they wanted to, they could sit down around the bed and listen to one of the readers read something. I was in a writer's group, and we got together at Eddie Carter's house, and we had these long discussions about what the bus has meant to us in our lives, and talking about the bus as a metaphor. And it was fascinating because everybody had these emotional connections to buses.
At one point I was standing there reading the names. I could hear down the length of the whole bus barn one of the other readers reading something about transportation, and in between there were two musicians playing off each other and also playing off the sound of the names, and it was just a magical experience.
Reginald F. Gilder, Adrian J. Gingras.
I met with John S. I told him it was none of my business what he did on his own time. However, I was concerned that his discretions at this point were coming into the bus line.